after I had completed my KCPE exams in the previous year, it was admissions day to new Form 1s in Kenyan education calendar, the 844. So my mom, a vegetable veteran in Kamukunji streets in Nairobi, and my dad, Ajuakali Atisan, here in Nairobi too, they had collected their small savings, and now it was time for them to invest in their future. That is my education. So my mom and dad told me that today, son, go make us proud when you go to school. I've promised them that, sure, you know me, I don't fail you, I can't fail you. Fine. So upon our arrival to Jam's gate, I met this guy. His name was Bram. I asked him, hey, are you a new student? He told me, yeah, my name is Bram. I told him, I'm Albanus. So we got to know each other. It was from 1, 2, and coincidences, we found ourselves in the same cube. We were bedmates. Again, we were even desk mates. So we were in the same class, definitely. So Bram was this good guy that we looked alike. It was my look, my physical appearance, my face, my hands, my biceps. No, kidding. We were like the same. We had the same. Everything was the same. Bram was one of my best friends I will ever have with him. So we got to know each other. Our Form 1 education was so good that at the end of the year, Bram scored A and I scored an A minus. So I asked Bram, hey man, what do you want to be in the next like 5 years? Bram told me, I want to go and pursue medicine. I want to be one of the best surgeons in this world. And I went, wow, bro, you know what? I want to be the best journalist in this world. And told me, do you know what? We can do this. However, in January of 2014, 20th, after the opening of the new education calendar year in Kenya, on my way from the upper library, I met this tall, dark guy with a black suit and a tight tie, red tie that is. And he asked me, hey son, you know what? Can you show me the bursar's office in this institution? I was like, sure. On your left corner, first floor, first door, 001 door, is written accountant's office. Go and check there, you'll find the bursar and the accountant and the clerks. You will be able to deposit to them. So, 20 minutes later, there's this new student who enters to our classroom, and now he's accompanied by our class teacher, and he's like, you know what, guys, I brought to you a new cabron. He's going to be one of you. Help him, mentor him. It's time. Again, it was time to reshuffle the classes and the seatings. So, the class teacher told me, you're not going to be deskmate with Bram anymore. You got another new deskmate. I said, wow, yo, bro, welcome to the school, welcome to the hood. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna pursue our dreams. He told me, yeah, that's for sure. However, as life moved on, I realized a funny behavior with this guy. His name was Teddy. Teddy is this guy from rich families. His father, he told me that his father would cover him for whatever things he needed. All the snacks he needed, he had the money to buy the snacks. But some weekend he used to treat me and buy some snacks for me, some sausages, some breads, because I had nothing. Basically, my dad and mom, all they could afford was pay for my school fees, so, and my younger siblings, so I had to spare for me. So I was like, Dad, you know what? I'm gonna make you proud. I'm gonna hustle for myself. So when Teddy arrived to our school and became my friend, well, I had to make him friend because he had some more benefits that I couldn't afford. However, as time moved on, I realized a sudden change in Teddy's behavior. Each evening around 9 p.m., he will visit the toilets and be like, and he'll come back with a funny smell. And I'm like, hey bro, what are you doing in the toilets? And hey, don't worry, one day I'll tell you. And so one day I had a curiosity to ask him, hey Teddy, what made you being suspended from your previous school? It's a long story, bro. But one day, trust, I'll tell you. Well, we didn't have anything else than to wait for that one particular day. As time moved on, everything was so funny until this particular evening, Teddy told me, you know what, let's go to the toilet. Now, bro, I'm not feeling like having myself. He insisted, I had to go. But when I arrived there, I can't believe Teddy told me. From his previous school, he was suspended from drugs using. And on this particular moment, Teddy and a bottle of alcohol and some puffs there to use. So I asked him, hey, man, why are you doing this and you're in school? No, bro, don't tense. Be cool, stay chill. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Trust me, everything's under control. You sure? What if the principal find us? Man, I'm so tense. I don't know what to do. I'm in this scared. I have never even tasted alcohol in my life. What if my dad knows this? He's going to kill me, bro. No, trust me, everything's under control. So Teddy introduced me to drugs. I tested the drug that day and I feel like, yeah, feels kind of fine. So next time too. As time moved on, I told Bram, hey Bram, you know what? Come try this. So in our cube too, we had a good friend. His name was Freddy. Freddy were those guys who would just joyride on everything. So Freddy, apparently was one of my best friends too. I introduced Freddy and Bram to Teddy and to drugs. So we were a gang of 4 guys. We started using drugs. Apparently, unfortunately, on May, after the opening of the second term, Teddy was caught again with the principal and he was expelled from school for drugs using again. Well, who knows? 2 weeks later, there's me, Bram, and Freddy. We got nothing to use. We need the drugs. We don't know what we are going to do, so we have to get drugs. So Freddy had a suggestion. You know what, bros? I have a suggestion. What if we sneak out like Teddy used to do, and he has showed us how to do it? And go to the nearby Keno club. We can get some drugs, bro, and we'll be fine, man. And we come back by the evening. You know what? The watchman on the Eastern Conference block. He's always off. Like after 5 minutes from 10 to 10:05, he's not always. So I thought, yeah, well, bro, we need to get something today. Let's do this. So me and Ted and Freddy, we jumped over the wall and left Bram in school. So Bram was like, okay, guys, I'll be there to check here on you. Well, we had to accept it, and because he was going to be our little puppet, we disappeared from school. Upon our arrival to the club, we met Teddy. Hey, bro, wow, man, you haven't gone to a new school? No, bro, you know what? I'm just here. My dad told me he's not going to take me back to school again. I just have to wait for another month. So, basically, man, we need some drugs, bro. We feel low. We need to get high. So, okay, bro, you know what? Hold my drink, get nothing else. After 2 minutes, Teddy came back and told us, bro, you know what? I have a suggestion. What if we went to rob somebody else? Man, bro, you mean we go and rape and steal somebody's money? No, bro, no. I said this is a wrong idea. But you know what? Teddy showed us a gun. He had a gun. Student, he had a gun. So, hey, bro, what is that for? This is going to help us get the money. Okay, fine. Freddy said, man, we need drugs. We don't have money. We got nothing else to do. We have to. I accepted. So we reached to this M-Pesa shop. Teddy had a gun. Pointed to this lady. Told her we need that money in that shop. Instantly. No bargaining. The lady was so tense that she even cried. I mean, I felt for her. She gave us 120,000 Kenyan shillings. Well, that was good money. However, the moment we left the shop, she called the police. 2 minutes later, however, we thought that the police were not around. But then there was this cop just opposite direction facing the M-Pesa shop. You know what he did? I told them, guys, we are being caught. Teddy was so confused that he knew nothing. He had the gun and the money, and here there is friend. Freddy is so confused. He doesn't know to go this way or this way. I was behind this car shop, and so I told them, guys, let's run. By the time they reacted, this cop had already taken out his gun and was pointing at my best friend. And this is the day that I even eaten myself for even getting to the drug society. Because on this day, Freddy was gunned down in my eyesight. I saw it. Freddy being gunned down. Teddy was shot in his left leg. He fell over. The police came and, but I don't know. I just managed to run. I was so confused. I didn't know whether to go back to the school or to go home or to go where. Because I even realized if I go home, what am I going to tell my dad? It's like the middle of the night. So I had only one option, to go back to the school. Well, I went back to the school. Too good that the German Shepherd was still locked. It was 8 a.m. so 2 a.m. in the morning, so nobody was around. So the watchman was just there maneuvering. So I had to sneak slowly back to my bed. And then I fought Bram. I told him whatever happens. So Bram told me, you know what, bro? Just cool down. Make sure that everything is under control. So the next day in the morning, the school principal said, so guys, last night we had a gang of 3 boys who went out of the school. Apparently we have managed to lose one of the guys. The other one has been arrested. He is a former student here, but he had been arrested by the police for gang robbery. And the other one is one guy by the name of Bram Isaka. Wow, I felt some relief, but you know what? I can't believe it. Appearances can be deceptive. Then this lady showed up and said, it's him, Bram. This lady never realized it was me because we had similar appearances with Bram. Bram was arrested, taken to the interrogation officer, and then he just picked everything, whatever happened from the beginning to the end. In the middle of the day, the police came back. He was arrested too. 2 days later, we were in the court of law, arguing for drugs, and then Teddy was again added the robbery case. So at that, we were taken to the court, to the jail. For me, we had to appeal for ourselves and say it was peer pressure. So the judge had mercy and told us, you are going to jail for 2 years. At first, I thought it was a joke, but hold on, 2 years in jail. My God, my dad couldn't believe what he was saying. He just said, I'm sorry, Dad, but well, we were taken to the school, to the jail, and then from the jail, the judge said, take these boys to rehabilitation center so that they can go back to themselves in the jail. So I have been in jail 2 years. So disgusting, guys. Just because by the time we were out of the jail, my guys were now first years in Kenyan universities. So there was us. 2017. Yeah, we went back to school, having lost 2 years. So we decided